I'm just typing system issue, had to restart. Ugh, and now my spacebar isn't working. System issue, had to restart. All right, how does that look? My sound looks like it's working. Everything looks like it's in focus, and I just stuck my finger in paint. All right, let's give this another go. All right. Now, as long as my screen starts moving, oops, didn't mean to move my stencil. I'm just typing system issue, had to restart. Ugh, and now my spacebar isn't working. System. Now my screen went black. Had to restart. Sound looks like it's working. Stuck my finger in paint. All right, let's give this another go. All right, I think this might work. Cheese and biscuits. Okay, microphone check. Is it coming? What is going on? Ah, there it is. Cheese and biscuits. All right. I think we got it. Do we have it now? I think we got it. All right. I'm just going in with my stencil, and I'm going to keep on looking over. Wow, that's kind of amazing, though. I didn't realize I didn't have sound, and I had one steady viewer and a second viewer that was there for quite a while, and there was no sound. Yay! Thank you guys for letting me know you couldn't hear. Just kind of working this in from the light outside in. Someday, I wish I had an assistant so hard. It's not even funny. Somebody who isn't mind boggled by all the percuter stuff. Well, I guess I'm not completely boggled. It just is, I just don't want to worry about it. I just want to, these are getting full of paint. Let's do a stamp of it and see what happens. Not much. I'm so happy you guys can see and hear me just in time for me not to talk. All right, let's just kind of flatten this out. Like I said, this is how I just make sure that I can keep on using my stencils. If I use paint, I'll just smush it flat. Make sure that it doesn't interfere with any of my stencil. Do a quick look. There was somebody a while back who said she just had a huge tub full of water near her and she just threw her stencil in when she was done. I've been thinking about that, but I'd need a cover because many of you know how my kitty likes to drink my paint water. I'm wondering if this is too much white. Let's see if any of this is wet enough to move. Yeah, there we go. All I'm doing is dipping my fingers in water and just smooshing it a little bit. Okay, there. That looks, I kind of like that. But what do I do with it? What do I do with it now? Sometimes I just like to turn it around and get a different perspective of it. Because then I think the problem I have is it's so symmetrical. What is that? I found a list in my journal. It just says meatloaf, macaroni and cheese, Southwest rice, mashed potatoes. All right. I'm thinking, oh, what is that right there? What do I got going on here? Is that like a dolphin or something? An eye right there? I don't know. Maybe not. A million. Oh, but look, I have a head right here, and I don't have it over there. I come like this. Let's start with her. Let's just put her in there. That'll be fun. And I want to dry this spot because I want to use some pencils right off the bat. So I think I see an oceany thing. It's probably going to be a mermaid. I see her head. I can't tell exactly where her body goes yet. But I'm thinking this is like a dolphin or a whale. And my puppy wants to go outside. Hold on one second. Let me let my puppy out. All right. Where's my pencil? I just had it in my grubby little fingers. Is that it? There's my pencil. I just want to sketch this out a little bit. Just because all the lines, sometimes when I see something in the image, it's all there. And this one, it's not fully. Actually, it's going to be kind of, she's going to be like standing kind of the way the gal was yesterday. I want to sketch this in there because this right here is his eye. You see it? Just want to draw these pictures in before I lose them. Because sometimes I'll do that. I'll see it, and I'll start it, and then I'll lose it, and then it's basically start over. I don't know if this is a flipper or part of her hair yet. We'll find out. Can you guys see it? I know you can't see the pencil marks very well, but let's get going. Come on, y'all. So I guess I was gonna loosely try doing something that was requested. And since my sound is off, I'm not gonna say it. That way she won't be disappointed. But and because she's a mermaid, or underwater at least, I'm gonna stick with the blues and greens. I think I'm actually gonna use this ink to do her features. The worst that can happen is I gotta cover it with gesso. I'm gonna water it down. Oops. It's a nice change when I find my hair in a brush. And this is a round, it's just a number 4 round. And this is India ink, so. All right, so let's see. I gotta kind of tilt this so I can get a feel of it, baby. So we'll go like this. I'm still debating if I want to put any of that, the blue here. I do want to try to do a different lip again. Again, I'm just putting my features down, so actually I'm thinking anything that doesn't look right, I'm just smooshing back in because you can't really tell. So her mouth should actually be there. Okay. And nose. For some reason, I'm liking the over the shoulder look, you know. There it is. There it is. Can you see it now? I'm picking up a little bit more pure ink, not as much water. Now that I know where everything is, I'm not going to be as afraid of putting my mark down. I'm going to have her looking this way. And her friend right here. I'm kind of torn. I like this for his flipper, but it also makes him awesome hair. So I was told by somebody that I'm going to, for the most part, I do intuitive painting when I journal, because basically everything I do, I don't plan most of it. So let's see, if her head is turned, that would be the back of her head. Her head is turned and her neck bone would come, or her spine would come like that. I want to do some fins or something on that. Just wanted to mark it. What do you think of that? Okay, so we got her outlined. I'm going to leave her hair I'm really thinking she has like these cute little nubby things in her hair. It could still come up, and that could still be the fin for him. And I'm gonna grab my porcelain doll paint. There we go. I'm actually gonna kind of mix it in. Ooh, that brush tastes gross. So, what is this? Princeton Art and Brush Company. Does not taste good. They work well, but they don't taste good. Just so you know. So I'm mixing this with just the little bit of ink that's left on my brush. I'm gonna go over some of the lighter spots. I don't want full coverage. I want some of that texture from underneath to show through. But I do want to make her look like a whole person, so. There we go. Hi, it's your muse. How are you? All right, let's go a little bit underneath the eyebrow. I've never really paid attention to the order I do stuff on my pieces, so I don't know if I always do the different features in the same order or not. I think I used to when I first started, but as I've progressed through, I just kind of feel it out, you know? This spot right there is bugging me because it's interfering with my nose and whatnot, so I'm going to try to get rid of it a little bit. Just smoosh it through. Put it into the background, kind of. There we go. A little bit overboard on the white, just a tinge. I am just doing, okay, so I'm letting you know I might have an issue. My virus thing just said it's doing a background task, so hopefully that doesn't screw anything up. But as I asked what I'm working on, I'm just doing a journal spread. I did a bunch of mushing of paint and all this other stuff, and I found this little water girl. I don't know if she's a mermaid or not. And then she has a friend right here who's like he's some sort of, I don't know, like a dolphin or a whale or something like that. And he's going to come out through here. Oh, actually, look. If it comes down, it comes to a point, and there's his tail right there. I don't know what else is going on. We'll figure it out. I am thinking I will end up adding more stenciling in this too, because I have those awesome water series stencils that I can pull in. There we go. I'm mixing right on here. I wasn't going to originally cover up that right side, but I changed my mind. That little mark for my stencil is bugging me. Okay, all right, enough on her for right now, I think. I was going to have her shoulder come here, but I'm thinking she needs a longer neck. So it's going to go like that. All right. I still have this white over here. I'm going to grab some of that and pull in some straight white too. Know why? Because I wanna. And before I pick up that paint, it looks like the dog wants in. Ugh, come on, dog. Come on. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good puppy. All right. Hi, Christine. All right, so I'm going to pick up this white and go in. See, this already had it there. I'm just going to kind of use that to refine the shape of the eye. And I didn't pick up a huge amount. My brush is still damp, so it's not being a stark white. I'm going to layer it to the color I want. All right, some nose. There's a nose. That's cute. She's cute. All right. We'll add our highlights in her eyes. And I do this all the time. I just realized I did it. So the way I've been painting, all her highlights are on her left side. But then when I put them in her eye, I put them on the right side. Why do I do that? I do it all the time. So I want to make her, I don't know. So let's work on him. Let's figure out what we're doing here. His shape is basically already there, and I really like the colors. So what I want to do is I'm just going to take the ink, the teal ink, and really bring down and you know what I'm talking about, and really like bring the color into a line. So I have that dark. So I need to find a nice flat edge brush, and this is a good one. Some of my favorite brushes I got are from, oh, this one isn't. This is from like a cheap set of brushes I bought when I was teaching an art class. I like these plastic handles. And then the Faber-Castell, when you buy the